everybody, Tammi C Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How you all doing? I'm doing well. Well, yeah, I'm doing well. But I did suffer a loss a couple of weeks ago. I lost a close family friend. We consider them family. It's like a brother to me. That's how he referred to me as sis. Again, born in 1970, my mom and his mom, my late mom, were best friends since 1969. So that's how long I've been knowing him. So I'll make sure that I do a video, a tribute to him. I just haven't had the time to put it together. And it's been a lot going on. Good stuff, some good stuff too. So it's been that combined, and it's just been a bit busy. But I'm here. So I have like 4 videos I want to do. I want to do a NACA video, some stuff happening with NACA in the next few days. I want to do the tribute to a god brother. I got some good news to tell you all about my practice. And also, I'm going back to what kicked it off a few months ago, ways that women can look desperate, part 2. So that's what I'm doing right now. So before I do all that, hit subscribe, hit like. Thank you everybody who follow my channel and comment on my community tab and my videos. You all mean so much to me. Hustlers, just the best. And I have another new gentleman that's been commenting a lot, so I gotta make sure I shout you out too. I will. All my friends and family that support me. All righty, you all. Like, what's this going on out here in these streets? I'm still hearing some desperation is going on. I don't like that for the ladies. I don't like it. So, number 1, before I even start my list on this great article I found, I want to know if you are a single woman, single, ready to mingle, you've been out there dating, you haven't dated in a while, you're a widow, whatever story is your story. What is going on? If you do feel desperate, or if you don't, I just want to pose these questions to you. First question, do you feel that you are deserving of a healthy and loving relationship? I'll say that one more time. Do you feel that you are deserving of a healthy and loving relationship? That's the first question. Number 2, do you really believe in love? Question number 2, do you really believe in love? And last but not least, number 3, do you feel that you will get married or have a long-term healthy relationship? Do you really feel that you will have a loving and healthy marriage or long-term relationship? Do you really feel? So those questions that I did ask, a healthier woman, a confident woman, someone with higher self-esteem should be teetering and saying yes to everything I just named. You may have a little doubt, a little smidget of doubt, but you shouldn't. But if you're like, no to everything I just asked, it's possible that you are that desperate woman. And it can stem from childhood. It could stem from what you saw in the household. It could stem, God forbid, something traumatic, some type of abuse or sex, abuse and those type of things. It's just sad. It really is. And my heart breaks for you. But if you know this is you doing these desperate things, don't tell nobody. Only you know and that guy. Hopefully you're not going around telling people all the stuff you're doing. www.psychologytoday.com. I will always say that on this channel. I am now a licensed clinical, as of a few days ago, social worker. I am a therapist and a marriage counselor. I am a life coach. Wear a lot of hats, don't I? And I'm here to help you because I want you to have the love you deserve. But if you're taking the approach of being desperate and overdoing things, it's going to not work and backfire, and you deserve so much better. I'm going to get into this article. I tend to use articles at times because you all know I might go rogue and start my rambling like I just did and don't stay on the subject at hand. Pardon me, I got a little, drink some vitamin water. Alrighty. This great article was contributed by Michelle T. Sterling. She is a reformed shopaholic. And I did not like reading that she was a reformed shopaholic. This is someone that dealt with an addiction. Possibly if you're coming off desperate, you may have that addiction or that deep desire, burning desire to be with someone. And the anxiety is what leads people to do things that they know are not healthy, but they do it because the fear of not getting married, fear that they may not ever get the one that they love, fear of not having someone to commit to them. Michelle is the owner of Sterling Style Academy. So I took this from her article, her blog, written February 4th, 2023, last year. All righty, we're going to tackle 13 signs of a desperate woman. A couple, I think, are like my old video, but it seems like I thought I ran into some new ones. We'll see. All right, number one. Most people are familiar with a desperate woman stereotype. Let me reread that. Most people are familiar with the desperate woman stereotype. You know the girl who would do anything to snag a man or prove her worth. But what are some of the key signs that make a woman appear desperate? Number one, she always talks about how she doesn't need a man in her life. However, but then she can't seem to stay single for more than a month. Now, if you're out dating, that's okay. That's what you're doing. You're dating. But you have that woman, I don't need no man. I don't need a man. Next thing you know, where you at? Oh, girl, I'm at this guy's house. So what is appearing not only desperate, is coming off unstable and double-minded. You don't need a man, but you're always at somebody's house. You don't need a man, but some man is at your house. So it's like, you want to be stable. You want to come off like you know what you're talking about. What they say now, when you know, you know. So being double-minded, it doesn't show confidence. And it comes off like you're desperate. Number two, she constantly seeks validation from anyone around her. She's in the store, walking around trying to see if people are watching her, whether it's compliments on her looks, asking endless questions about what people think of her, or bragging about successes and achievements. She seems incapable of going without praise for long periods of time. Now, when you have to jockey for a compliment, or you're asking endless questions about what somebody think about you, what do you think about my new hair? Did you notice it? Did you notice my new boots? Did you notice my nail polish? That sounds so desperate. And it's like you're looking for validation. There are so many people online posting pictures. Same people over and over. You'll see that. They post so many pictures. Some of them are in my circle, and I'll be shocked. Like, I didn't even know they was like this. So social media has revealed people, and that's fine. Whatever. But you do wonder what would make somebody post a selfie over and over and over and over, like weekly. It's kind of strange if you think about it. What are they seeking? Okay, people even do it. They're in the hospital with a gown on, with IV. They're posting a picture. I had a surgery last year. I had an outpatient procedure this year. You'll never know. You'll never know. I'll tell you all. I actually trust YouTube more than Facebook. But this is a connection. This is a community that I have built over 5-7 years. It took me a long time to build this channel. So these are people who've been with me for years, some of you all. So I have to be authentic with you all. But I'm not going to get in my hospital bed and post pictures for you all. When I'm taking care of my health, mind, body, and soul, I'm serious about it. I'm talking to nurses, talking to the doctors. I'm there to get something done and get out. I don't like being in no hospital now. So that's not for play. People that do that are seeking sympathy, validation. Now, I posted something about my god brother. I don't post my grief too much. Like when I lost my mom, we wasn't real big with putting that all over social media. And if you do, that's okay. Do you. But if you're doing this to seek validation, that's not okay. Megan Thee Stallion, think she's beautiful. Her rap is cool with me. I'm more old school rap, the Eve, Missy Elliott, Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, MC Light. Like I'm old school with the rap. I do like some newer ones. I do like Cardi B. I do like Nicki Minaj, some of her stuff. And I love Lotto. Who else? I love Doja Cat. Doja Cat singing and rap. So I have some I like, but Megan Thee Stallion, she cool, but whatever. I don't even want to talk about that. So she was on Family Feud, Celebrity Family Feud. I thought she was like self-absorbed a little bit, not mean spirited, nothing like that. But it was like she was like, yeah, me. It was just like, anyway. Anyway, she don't need to do that. She's adorable. The shape is the bomb, but it kind of caught my eye how she was acting. So yeah, don't jockey for compliments. You don't need to, especially you look like Megan Thee Stallion. Why would you even have to be like that? But that's neither here nor there. She is overly, number 3, possessive and jealous. She does not want her partner to talk to friends of the opposite sex. There are some women, they don't want their guy going to smoke a cigar. They don't want their guy stopping off after work to have a beer with the coworkers. They don't want their guy doing anything. They just want to be with him at all times. That comes off clingy and desperate. And men do not run and buy you a ring for that behavior. Ladies, if you want a guy, you gotta let him be free. But of course, if you all are married, you live together, shouldn't be coming strolling in at 4 or 5 in the morning, 3 in the morning. That's disrespectful. And that's disrespectful if you do that too. So we all know what we're supposed to do. And now, we're not 20, and some of us are, but we're not little kids. We're grown, mature women and men. So you know what I'm talking about. But I don't want my man to feel like he can't be himself. I am not mama. I am not trying to be a man's mama. If I'm your mama, now that's not attractive to me. I don't think my guy is attracted to his mother. And he told me recently, a little bit more recently, we're not together, but when I'm referring to him, that I reminded him of his mom. You sound like my mom, and I cringe because he do not like his mom. It's a long story. I won't tell y'all his business on here. It's not whatever. Stepmom. He not fond of her. So for him to say that, it made me cringe because that's not good. So don't boss a guy around and tell him what he can't do. He's not going to sign up for it, you all. Trust and believe. Mark my words. I know what I'm talking about. You all got to remember, I am a therapist and a marriage counselor. I hear a lot. All right. Number 4, she is constantly trying to change her appearance in order to turn heads, whether it's through heavy makeup, new clothes, or expensive accessories. Did you see my Fendi bag? Did you see my Birkin bag? Did you see my this? Did you see my that? Hair all over the place. Makeup galore. I tried to do a makeup tutorial on YouTube, and the lady pulled out about 14 brushes and contoured and poked and contoured and wiped and swiped and contoured. I can't. I just said, let me stick to my Neutrogena concealer, my Anastasia eyebrow powder, my Maybelline eyeliner, and my, what do I use? I should know what kind of lip gloss I use. NARS lip gloss, or is it NYX, I think? And MAC. Let me stick to my little lip glosses. Yeah, and I do a little blush. Yeah, a little bronzer. But I know how to do my eyeshadow when I need to. I know how to step it up a little. I know how to look presentable with my makeup, but all of that contouring and stuff, that's why I pay somebody if I have to do a professional picture, which I will be doing soon. So yeah, you don't need to do that though to be getting attention. Sometimes natural beauty is the best, you are. Or summertime. Use the hues of the sun to, what I'm trying to say, melt into your face. Let that sun hit your face just right. Have your little bronzer on, some lip gloss, and keep it simple sometimes. The ones that jockey for attention, sometimes it's so overrated, and you can tell when you see it. We got to give guys a lot more credit. They know a woman when she walks in the door. They know who she is. They know that she's a woman of class. That woman, she loves herself. She don't have trouble with the guys. They know A loose woman, she'll give it to anybody. Ladies that's coming up to them saying sexual things, what they'll do to them in the bedroom, they're not gonna go buy you no ring or be with you. So it's all about what you want. Do you want to get married? Do you want a committed relationship? Or do you just want to be a one night stand or a side piece? You make that call. But yeah, you don't have to do all those things to get attention. Trust and believe. Now, I'm not saying don't wear makeup or if you want to embellish your face, getting a little bit older, you see a line, you want to Botox, you want some eyelashes, I wear them. Whatever you got to do to feel good about you, that's okay. But overdoing it for a man is not okay. That's desperate. Number four, five. She pours herself into a relationship too quickly without taking time to get to know a person first and often develops an unhealthy obsession with them afterwards. I'm going to get back to that obsession. Ladies, please, 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 please stop this. Just met a guy 2 months ago, 5 months ago, 7 months ago, a year. I don't care about the time. You are taking money out of your account and giving it to that guy so he can repair a car. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, putting down payments on cars. Just met the guy. 2 weeks later, he has keys to your place. You all got to stop this. You got to stop this. It is not good. There are some men out here who will be with you because you make good money, because you're established, you have your own house, you have a car, you have money, and they'll get with you for that. Do you want somebody to be with you because of what you have that you have worked hard for? A real man, a healthy man, he would never, ever, ever, ever ask you for money. He will go to 10 people first and get $200 per person before he comes to you. Trust and believe that. When my dad passed suddenly, my mom had no clue of how much that mortgage cost because he paid for it. I know what some people gonna say, that's the older days, da 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 da. That's not even my point. My point is real men don't lean on their women for money. You're married, engaged, and you commingle the money. I'm not talking about you. Even if you're not engaged, but you are partners, longtime partners, I'm not talking about you. What I'm talking about is a lady who just met the guy 2 months, 5 months, 7 months, a year. Time don't matter. Time don't matter. They're just kind of dating here and there, nothing serious. And she is taking $2,000, $3,000 out of her checking account, savings, whatever she got to do to give this man money. That is very desperate. Don't do it. You can do what you want, but it's just horrible to me. My opinion, my channel. Dreams are reality. And then you develop an unhealthy obsession with them afterwards. You call them 70 times. I watched Fatal Attraction, that show, and one young lady got arrested, so she ended up getting killed. But she kept calling this guy. Her cousin or friend was like, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm trying to get in touch with him." She said she had called that guy over and over and over. So you all know it's an anxiety tied to that. When you have that behavior where you got to keep calling, keep calling, keep calling, something's off. Keep getting on Facebook trying to see what they're doing. That's anxiety. A lot of this is anxiousness, and being anxious is going to spin your mind. And when your mind starts spinning, it's not going to say, "I am beautiful. I am deserving of love. I love myself. I always win. I always get the man." It's not going to say that. It's going to say, "I'm about to lose him. If I don't do something now, somebody else is going to get him. He's not going to ever marry me." That's anxiety telling you, father of lies, the devil. That's all it is. There's no way to fix it up. It's the devil. That's why I keep saying www.psychologytoday.com, because the anxiety, I shouldn't say the devil because I don't want you all to come out to me and say religious stuff, but it's not positive. It's not love. It's fear-based. So www.psychologytoday.com, type in your zip code and get a therapist. And say, "I have anxiety around relationships. I'm very anxious and it's causing me to do some things that are not showing high self-esteem." Don't be ashamed to reach out for help. We are here for you. We hear this kind of stuff often. And that's why we went to school, to help you. So That shame and that pride is not getting you the help you need. If you don't want to do the therapy, please go to Amazon.com and get a self-love workbook and work it from page 1 to the end. And really work on yourself, because you should not be pulling out money out of your account for a man, and you should not be calling him 15,000 times. It's not going to get you the relationship, and it's not going to get you a ring if that's what you so desire. All right, number 6, she frequently drops hints about marriage, relationships during conversations, even if she talks to somebody she just met briefly. I know we're on date number 4, and I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm really, really intrigued and interested in getting married, and it's really high on my list. I have a bucket list, and getting married is number 1, and I just kind of wanted you to know, well, yeah, you told me that last date. Well, I'm just telling you again because I'm not playing. I am not for play. I want to get married. I want to get married. I want to get married. He heard you the first time, and I'm surprised he on date number 4. No, we don't do that. So let me clear up something, a couple of things. I know some women are worried about how much the man make right away, worried about the credit score, and worried about getting married. You're going to figure all this out soon enough. As far as now you can do what you want, and people are. But as far as the money and the credit score, I never lived with that. I never. It came out down the road after we meshed. I don't need to know no credit score or how much you make, and we on date number 2. Now, if it's starting to get serious, you're gonna get a feel for what's going on, but you don't have to leave with that. Trust me when I say that. Okay, it's gonna all be okay. If you start trending towards partnership, then you got to have those conversations. Now, you're going to know if the guy don't have money. It's going to come up sooner than later. Mark my words. I've dated quite a bit. I'm not wrong on that subject. I'm not wrong. But you can ask credit scores if you want and how much. You know, whatever. Do what you want. This is my channel. I just try to give advice. Some of it might sound dated because I am more old school. So move what you feel inside, but my channel is to guide you to healthiness. So take what you need from my channel and forget the rest. How's that? All right. Don't drop them conversations 15 billion times. It's going to transition to marriage if that's who you're supposed to be with. Don't do that. 7, she talks about how much she hates being single and it appears desperate for romantic attention from anyone available. You at work, you got a work husband. No, you don't like that guy. You just need him around to pass time. You at church, flirting with some guys. In your building where you live at, flirting with some guys. Anybody that give you attention, you flirting with them. I hate being single. You single? Oh, I hate it. It's so hard out here. These men not about nothing. Then you're trying to get romantic attention. You got guys over that you don't like. Yeah, very desperate acting behavior. Being single isn't a curse. It's a time for self-improvement. It's a time to travel. Get a couple of friends and travel. Go do a weekend in Vegas. The Essence Fest just left in New Orleans. People go out of the country. It's so much to do in America, though, alone. Do some stuff on Broadway. Go check out Georgia, Atlanta, the Martin Luther King Jr., the historic sites all throughout the world. There's so much to see. There's so much to see. Go back to school. Start your side hustle. Change your hair. Go exercise. But single is not a curse. It is not. I've been to my high school picnic. I went to an 80s party. That was 2 times. Blah, 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 blah. I did that on a Saturday. 2 things that Saturday. The next weekend, I'm out with my girls at a rooftop. Then I took my kids out to eat. My 2 girls, my nieces, 17, 19, out for pizza. We went to Ross and, they got a couple of items. There's so much to do. And unfortunately, I had the funeral this weekend and the repast. But even with that, I got to see my second family and sit and really talk with them intentionally. So being single is not a curse. Don't feel like that. You are right where you need to be. and use this time wisely, because once you marry, you're not going to have this time. Sometimes where we are, we don't enjoy it and we're ready for the next phase, but you should enjoy it. What somebody say at a training I did with my job, they were going somewhere for the weekend, and she said, I don't have to be a wife this weekend. I don't have to be a mother. She had her son with her. She said, no offense, son, so cute. Her son was so cute. But wives need breaks. Mothers need breaks. So wherever you are, bloom where you are. Maybe stop trying to get to that next phase. Being single is not that bad. It's liberating at times. Okay, number 8. Her self-esteem is always dependent on the presence of a man. Have y'all ever noticed that type of woman? My sister just mentioned that. She works my niece. She works at the post office part-time. And she said this lady, she's a pretty lady, a little older than my niece. My niece is in her later 30s, and the lady she's not friendly. She said a man strolled through that post office. Hey, do you know him? She said that lady was loud, talking, getting involved in. Have you met that lady? She doesn't have much to say, but let a man come around. Whole persona perks up. No. We don't need that. Although it was a fine guy in my school, you all. I can't deny it, baby. Woo, that guy was fine. That guy was fine. He had to be 6'1", because I'm 5'7". So he was looking tall to me, even though I don't wear heels at work. And he had a low haircut. So like, hair is in my eye, you all. Ooh, that's got to go. I'll be doing this the rest of the video. Sorry, you all. He had a kind of like a buzz cut, I almost want to say, but it looked good on him. It looked good. And he had gray eyes and fit. And boy, he had that classroom with them kids acting up. I was like, you might as well get a good look at that gentleman. He did one day and out, and I can't blame him. But he was very nice looking. Actually had to take a look at him myself, but I'm not going to act crazy. I'm an older woman. You all, I had to pause the video. It's still there, whatever that hair is. I'm going to have to keep going because I'm not stopping no more. Okay. Yeah. Seeking attention dependent on the presence of a man. Desperate. She often complains about being lonely and feeling unloved, even when she's surrounded by friends and family. It's the holidays, it's Thanksgiving, you got your nieces, your nephews, the cousins you don't like, the crazy uncle. Everybody's there, and you're like, man, I'm so lonely. I wish I had somebody. Enjoy your kids while you have them, especially if they're teens. They're going to be moving on or going to college. Enjoy them. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. Even though you don't have anyone, thank God you have them. I just told you all how I lost someone, and a beautiful soul, family guy. He loved his kids. I mean, loved. And what a void that's going to be. So enjoy where you are and feel the love in that moment. Don't not love your family, or not if they're toxic. I'm not talking about no toxic, but don't not show that love with the family if it's that time. Holiday time, and you still talking about a man. You're going to get the man. Trust and believe. Focus on where you are at the moment. Stay in the moment. All righty. Another sign of a desperate woman. She ignores her own boundaries in order to please others or make them like her more. Somebody told me somebody was calling them baby too soon. And I'm like, tell them you don't like that. Well, it's no well. Gotta have boundaries. No, don't. I prefer you call me Tammy. I'm not your baby. I don't know you like that. That's okay to say. You have to have boundaries. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. People will push your boundaries. Family members, friends, co-workers, the manager. It doesn't matter. If you don't say anything, you don't have boundaries. She ignores her boundaries in order to please others or make them like her more. Come on. Agreeing with something somebody's saying, knowing that's not your jam, you don't like what they do, and you say, yeah, okay. No, I don't care for that. I'm okay with saying that. No, I don't eat that. Everybody know that. I don't eat lemon cake. I tell you that. Nope, I don't like lemon cake. I don't. So I say that. I don't have to agree with everything my friends eat. Alrighty. She stops taking care of herself, whether it's letting go of hobbies or avoiding self-care rituals such as exercise, eating right, or grooming regularly. I like to have my hair done. I get it done every 2 weeks. I like my lashes. I like to journal. I like to go for long walks. I like to play tennis. I'm not saying I get to do all these things, but these are the things I like. I do the hair and the lashes, that's for sure. I've been walking a lot more in the summer. Even if it's in my house, I went to the zoo, walked a lot. So yeah, these are things I like. I must journal. I must meditate. I must pray. I must read my daily word. I cannot stop. I won't say won't stop. Sound like Diddy. But I can't stop. I'm not going to stop that for a man. Keep being who you are. If you have a hobby, a side hustle, keep it going, keep it going. Please keep it going. Now, and I tell you all this, I work 2 jobs. I'm always busy. If I was to meet someone to start back dating or whatever, I have to scale down my schedule some. I'm not going to be able to do all these things that I do, and I'm here for it. I'm gonna do it. I know how to do it. So keep your schedule how you have it now that you're single, and when you meet someone, keep those habits and hobbies going. Now, but you do have to make time to date. So that's what I'm trying to say with that. But no, don't stop exercising because you met a guy. Don't stop eating nice and clean and good because you met a guy. No, 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 no. Very desperate. And it's again going back to those boundaries. You're changing who you are. I'm at 30 some minutes. I gotta wrap this up. She will stay in damaging, this is number 12, relationships that are clearly not working out for the sake of having someone to be with, even if they bring her more sadness than joy. What do some people say? It's better to have somebody than nobody. Lies. That is so not true. You want somebody that's taking your money, that's coming home late if you all live together, or ignoring you and treating you bad, versus being alone. And alone doesn't mean lonely. Having freedom to travel, freedom to go to the gym, freedom to go have a cup of coffee by yourself, freedom to go to the movies with a friend. No, 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 no. Don't stay in a damaging relationship. It's clearly not working out. And I say this stuff smug and easy, like it's so easy. I know you are. Trust me. I've been where you're sitting. I've been where you are. I've been lonely before. I've been down before. I've been depressed before. I'm divorced. I've been heartbroken. So I can relate a lot more than you all believe, but we still have to have some self love where we know damaging relationships are not adding value to your life. Let me get on out of here because it's so long. All her conversation revolved around getting a partner, how she needs one in order to be complete. Waiting on my husband. God gonna send me my husband. Waiting on my husband. He coming. He coming. Girl, I can't wait till I get married. My wedding is going to be so nice. I'm gonna have all these flowers. I want 10 bridesmaids and 10 groomsmen. I have 2 flower girls at the. Come on, you all. It's more to life than the wedding. It really is. More to life than marriage. In closing, in the comment section, I will put my life coaching information. I'll drop the self love workbook. And please, you all, look at the video a couple of times and maybe take notes. That's what I do for those videos that really help me. And if that's you, the desperate woman, you don't need to tell anybody, work on yourself and the self love. I would suggest reaching out to me for life coaching. I would love to talk to any of you all and help you. Or reach out on Psychology Today and get you a therapist. See them a couple of times a month. You don't have to do it every week unless you're very depressed. And talk about this relationship piece. We love to hear about this kind of stuff. Don't think we don't. Don't be ashamed. It's none of that. You just want to get what you deserve and desire. And the way to get that is to not be desperate. Okay? You deserve better than that. You all are beautiful women. I already know. And it's still good men out here. Don't listen to all this negativity going on. But it starts with you. It really does start with you. And I want to end with this. Schuler, hope that's his name, the comedian, he said we need to stop grouping everybody together. All these black men, all these men, these black women, all these women. Say, possibly, my experience has been with some men. I've dated quite a few guys over my life, time. And I'm not going to say all the men were messed up in the head, all the men were dogs, all the men. No, no, no. I happened to meet a couple of really sweet guys. I met some nice guys, But I met some spectacular guys too. I really did meet a couple, really some winners, and I was blessed. I was blessed to, meet those guys and to keep in touch with maybe a couple here and there. But yeah, I met some sweethearts. So don't feel like that. Like, don't group everybody together. There are good people out here. Gotta go, gotta go. Tammi C. Walker signing off. Stay tuned on my channel now. I have some more videos coming. I'm gonna try to keep them cranking out. So thanks for watching, you all. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.